For on your deathbed, even if you don't know a heaven exists, and you shall have a place there, if you chose art, you will know you felt it right here. Lived it happy, lived it scared. You created, and you cared. For it was never really about winning the medals, earning the big bucks. Maybe it was, superficially, but deep within, it was about reaching a death that is not death but a final sleep. You can finally sleep, letting go of the art, of the tired shoulders, of the comedy, and of the tragedy. What today the world wants is but just a broken soul. At your death tomorrow, shouldn't you arrive whole? So the final sleep hits tenfold? The army gives you a medal for everlasting PTSD. The audience in the stadium cheers at your insufferable grief. There are badges on the walls, the countertops, the cupboards, only for you to violently scream at the slightest gesture of love. The life you build is the life you live. If you live in pain, how do you sleep at death peacefully? So I chose to spend fully what I came here carrying, the jar I brought my potential in. I absolutely emptied. I sure may not have a claim or any promise of a secure future, but when I loved, for as long as I did, my love was real. I'll find death carrying the knowledge. As fearful as I was, I lived without fear. I felt freedom and heaven right here. At my death, I sleep knowing I created and I cared. I was kind when I didn't need to be, out of sheer want. I wasn't saving the ones I was kind to. I was saving my own soul. Generosity is humanity, so I wasn't generous. I was merely human. I will reach my death with empathy that helped carry me lighter and never charged a fare. I will sleep the final sleep, as scared as I would be, never having lived scared. I will sleep smiling wide, knowing I created and I cared. As I go on day by day, never to accumulate wealth or earn freedom in the eyes of the real world, I practice gratitude, grace, and wisdom. Figure how will the real world understand why I don't wear golden handcuffs when they're jeweled from head to toe in oblivion, somehow always falling short of noticing their backyards growing miracles. Calculating each small gesture takes away from the beauty of it, the tragedy of having everything is understanding nothing. You fight over the smallest things when you don't need to. You cry in parking lots more often than cold, empty rooms. Let yourself be a giver, not so other people can take, but so you can show yourself that good people are left. You need not be shuffling restless then, when you arrive at your death. Let go of how they hurt you. They too need to heal. Your thoughts are yours alone. Only you decide how you feel. I always put myself first and did right by me. I didn't stop to wonder if I shouldn't heal, even though the red seeping from my wounds enticed my entire being. Of course, it was hard. Of course, it took courage. I did it scared. I did it petrified. Anyway, I know I may be scared in the moment I reach the final destination, but oh, I was passionate. And I did it all for the passion. As fearful as I was, I never lived in fear. I came with nothing, so I shall take nothing from here, except for the purpose I never spared. I will go empty handed, and so be it. I will go peaceful in a prayer, for I created and I cared. I wrote this existential piece from a place of abundance, not scarcity. As long as I love, my love is real. As long as I live, I will create and I will care.